The important topic is representation of a cell. Representation of a cell. Now, how to represent a cell? That also they are asking in the board examination. Yeah, in MCQ. For example, Daniell cell. Yesterday we have seen the Daniell cell, right? The Daniell cell was Zn gives Zn2 plus 2 electron. At cathode, Cu2 plus takes 2 electron and get deposited as Cu solid. The net reaction was this one. 2 electron cancel. Zn solid plus Cu2 plus aqueous gives Cu solid plus Zn2 plus aqueous. This is called cell reaction. So sometime in exam they may give you a cell reaction, and on the basis of this cell reaction you have to represent a cell. So there are some rules for representing a cell. Number 1, anode is written on left side and cathode on right side. This is the first rule. Whenever you want to represent a cell, anode is written on left side, cathode is written on right side. Now you will think that on which right or left side. Then the rule is second, salt bridge is represented by double vertical line. This is called double vertical line. So salt bridge is represented by double vertical line, right? And in the middle. Third, oxidation at anode is represented by the symbol metal/iron. Oxidation at anode is represented by the symbol metal/iron, and reduction at cathode is represented by the symbol iron/metal. Iron/metal. So these are some rules to represent the cell. Now some may ask that if salt bridge is absent, then you can write a note, fourth one. If salt bridge is absent, then place a single vertical line. So these are the rules. Now, using this rule, I will represent a cell, Daniell cell, this one. For example, how to represent? I am writing here. Anode is written on left side. Anode, who is anode? Zn gives Zn2 plus. So I have to write this one. Zn/Zn2 plus. You can represent like this. See, oxidation at anode is represented by metal/iron. So is it a metal/iron? Right? Then salt bridge is represented between them because anode and cathodes are connected by salt bridge. So whenever there is a presence of salt bridge, you have to write a double vertical line. Then cathode. Cathode is written on right side. On right side, who is cathode? Cu2 plus oblique Cu. Cu2 plus oblique Cu solid. So this is called cell representation. In cell representation, there are some rules also. That if it is metal, you have to write solid. If ions are there, you have to write aqueous. And its concentration, right now I have not given concentration, 1 molar. If it is not given, you can add 1 molar like this. So this is called cell representation of a Daniell cell. Zn oblique Zn2 plus double slash double vertical line Cu2 plus oblique Cu. This indicates that Zn is undergoing oxidation, and according to the rule it is written on left side of a salt bridge. Cu2 plus is undergoing reduction to Cu, and it is written on right side because cathode should be written on reduction, cathode should be written on right side. So these are the rules. We will take some examples to represent the Daniell cell, different types of Daniell cell. First take the screenshot. Now, example number 2 in cell representation. How they may ask you the exam? In exam, you will be given E0 Cu2 plus oblique Cu plus 0.34 volt and E0 Ag oblique Ag plus minus 0.80 volt, right? Now these two values are given to you and they will ask you to represent the cell. So to represent a cell you have to decide which will be acting as anode and which will be acting as cathode. The higher reduction potential will act as anode and the lower reduction potential, cathode, and the lower reduction potential will act as anode. Clear? Now look to these values. Looking to this value you will say that sir, copper will act as cathode because it is a higher value plus 0.34. This is minus 0.80. But you have to remember, whenever values are given, they will confuse you people in the exam. They may not give you both the values same. Look here, this is from metal ion to metal and this is from metal to metal ion. So the values which are given are different. So first of all convert them into same potential. This is reduction potential, this is oxidation. So convert this oxidation potential into reduction. So what will be E0 reduction? E0 Ag plus oblique Ag will be equal to plus 0.80. Right? So oxidation potential is converted to reduction. Now look to this value. Whose reduction potential is higher? Ag. So here you can write as E0 reduction of Ag is greater than copper. Silver electrode will be cathode, right? And the another electrode attached to will be anode. So now what is the cell representation? In cell representation, both the electrodes are connected by salt bridge. So put two vertical line. Silver is cathode, cathode is written on right side. So here you have to write Ag plus aqueous 1 molar oblique Ag solid, right? Now another electrode will act as anode, copper. So here you can write Cu2 plus aqueous 1 molar oblique Cu solid. So this is your cell representation. This is the second example. Based on the values they will ask you to represent a cell. First we have taken Daniell cell, this is another cell. This can be also a Daniell cell. Clear? But values which are given in the board exam, first of all check it whether both are oxidation or both are reduction. If one is reduction, another is oxidation, convert it into reduction and then decide who will act as anode and cathode. Higher value reduction will act as cathode. One more example we will take. This time I will give you E0 Mg oblique Mg2 plus 2.36 volt. E0 Mg oblique Mg2 plus 2.36 volt and E0, let me take the same example, Cu2 plus oblique Cu is plus 0.34 volt. Now again look here. Looking to the values, you will say this is 0.34 volt and this is 2.36 volt. So this will act as cathode. No. Look here. Here the values which are given, one is oxidation and this is reduction. Iron to metal, reduction. Metal to iron, oxidation. So first convert this. Convert into reduction. So if I convert it into reduction, what will be reduction value? E0 Mg2 plus oblique Mg is equal to minus 2.36 volt. And this one E0 Cu2 plus oblique Cu, it is plus 0.34 volt. Now this is higher value. Higher reduction potential. Therefore, it will act as cathode. So this is important point. Now place two vertical line. Cathode is copper. You can add Cu2 plus aqueous oblique Cu, right? Solid. At anode will be Mg. So I can write here Mg2 plus oblique Mg. So this is your cell representation. So by this way in examination, based on the reaction, based on the values, they will ask you to represent cell. Okay. You can take a screenshot. Now to represent a gas electrode. Put an inert electrode before gas in case of oxidation. And after gas in case of reduction. Means you have to put inert electrode before gas in case of oxidation at anode and after gas in case of reduction at cathode. I will give you one example, two examples. One, PT oblique H2 gas 1 bar oblique H plus aqueous 1 molar, right? Double slash. I can take, you know the potential of hydrogen electrode, it is 0.0 and copper we have discussed. Why? Because E0 Cu2 plus oblique Cu is plus 0.34 volt and E0 H plus oblique H2 it is 0.0 volt and higher oxidation reduction potential will act as cathode. So this is cathode. So here it is acting as anode, means you have to put in front of the gas inert electrode. Second example, E0, you can take a value of E0 Mg2 plus oblique Mg. Earlier we have discussed it was minus 2.36 volt and E0 H plus oblique H2. This you know, this is 0.0 volt, right? Out of these two, who will act as cathode? This will act as cathode. So I will write here Mg solid Mg2 plus 1 molar. Here I will write H plus aqueous 1 molar oblique H2 gas 1 bar oblique PT. See here, your gas electrode is acting as cathode. Cathode is written on right side. So after gas I have placed platinum. After gas put the platinum electrode. In this case the gas electrode was acting as anode. So before the gas I have placed inert electrode. So when you want to represent the gas electrode, put an inert electrode before the gas in case of oxidation and after the gas in case of reduction. So this was about gas electrode. Electrode potential. Now what is electrode potential? A potential difference developed between electrode and its electrolyte solution is called electrode potential. Now, this is the definition of electrode potential. A potential difference developed between electrode and its electrolyte solution. For example, zinc and ZnSO4, copper and CuSO4, H2 gas, but actually it is not H2 gas, platinum on the surface, hydrogen gas on the surface of platinum dipped in HCl solution. That's why we used to write H+. So that is called electrode potential. We cannot say it is cell potential. Cell potential is when two electrodes are joined together, then it is said to be cell potential. Till then it is said to be electrode potential. So what is electrode potential? A potential difference developed between electrode and its electrolyte solution is called electrode potential. Now there are two types of electrode potential. One, oxidation, and second, reduction electrode potential. Now what is oxidation potential? For that we used to write the symbol E0ox. Actually there is a full form oxidation, but in short we used to write E0ox. E0ox is what? Standard oxidation potential. Now what is standard oxidation potential? Relative tendency of an electrode to lose electron. Standard oxidation potential means relative tendency of an electrode to lose electron is called E0ox. Second is E0 red. E0 red means it is electrode potential but reduction electrode potential. But whenever I used to write 0 means standard reduction potential. Here same way, relative tendency of an electrode. We know reduction means to gain electron. So relative tendency of an electrode to gain electron. So this is the definition of electrode potential. A potential difference developed between electrode and its electrolyte solution. Right? In case of oxidation, it is developed between what? Zinc electrode and Zn2 plus ion solution. Yes, ZnSO4. In case of reduction, if you talk about Daniell cell, the electrode potential is developed between Cu2 plus from CuSO4 solution and Cu. So it is relative tendency of an electrode to gain electron. So these are the definitions of electrode potential. Maybe the electrode potential may be standard oxidation or it may be standard reduction potential. Important thing is relation between both. is E0 oxidation is equal to E0 reduction, then what is the difference? Means the oxidation and reduction potential of the same electrode is same, value is same, the magnitude is different. This is the important point. What is the important point? If oxidation potential is positive, then its reduction potential will be negative. For example, I will take an example. If E0 Zn oblique Zn2 plus is equal to plus 0.76 volt, this is oxidation. Right? Because it is metal oblique ion. And when metal is converted to ion, you have studied in 10th and 11th. Metal loses electron and become positive. So here metal is becoming positive, means it is oxidation. But the same value, if I want to write it in terms of E0 Zn2 plus oblique Zn, then the values become minus 0.76 volt. You can see now the electrode, oxidation electrode potential and reduction electrode potential values are same, 0.76, 0.76. Only there is a difference in their magnitude. One is positive, another is negative. So here you can write this is oxidation electrode potential, reduction electrode potential. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Now, under this same condition, they can ask you instead of electrode potential, standard electrode potential. Now, standard electrode potential is nothing but concentration of the species should be 1 molar. Should be 1 molar. And pressure of the gas, if any involved, is 1 atmosphere. Standard electrode potential means if the concentration of the species, concentration of the species should be 1 molar and pressure of the gas, if any involved in that electrode, is 1 atm, then the electrode potential is called standard electrode potential. E0. Here I will not write ox, I will not write RED, because electrode potential can be oxidation, it can be reduction. So the symbol is E0 for standard electrode potential. Now, according to IUPAC rule, E0 red, that is standard reduction potential, is considered over E0 ox. So whenever in exam you are writing any theory or any rule or any numerical you are doing, you have to write it in terms of reduction potential, because reduction potential is to be considered as a mean value according to IUPAC rule. So nowadays we are not considering oxidation potential, but by mistake in exam, if they give you, you know how to convert it. The value of E0 oxidation potential, if it is given positive, in case of reduction that value will become negative. If it is given negative, then in case of reduction it will become positive. So try to use E0 reduction value for writing standard electrode potential, because standard electrode potential according to IUPAC rule, it is reduction, not oxidation. Screenshot like